What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Black Armory video. Today's vid, we'll be going over the weekly reset guide of February 5th and just everything inside the weekly reset. Alright, we're here at 801. Let's check out what she has. So to get the frames, obviously you need to complete her 2 weekly bounties, which is just completing 7 daily bounties, and then the other one is by completing 2 forge completions. That's all you have to do to pick up one of these frames. And it looks like we have the bow frame, which can be forged at the Izanami or the Baguzia Forge. Then we have the sword frame, which can be forged at Volunder or Baguzia, and then we have the auto rifle frame, which can be forged at Volunder and Baguzia. So if you want to try to get your hands on a Gabrielle one of these, now's your chance. Research frames, looks like you need to capture 10 control zones in any Crucible match, complete 3 public events in the Dreaming City, summon up to 15 bloggers in Gambit, gather materials from resource nodes on any destination, and then defeat 2 strike bosses. Alright, we're here at Petra. As you can tell, we are in the Strand, and we are on the weakest curse week, so the first out of the 3rd, which is pretty awesome. So if you need to get those ascendant chests, go for it. But let's check out what weekly bounty she has. Honestly, for the story mission, I'm pretty sure it's the Broken Courier mission. Yep, so you can pick that up, get a powerful gear drop there. Next, we have a War for the Dreaming City. Complete 8 daily bounties. You get a chance at a powerful gear drop as well. Next to the Ascendant Challenge, I'm pretty sure we are on the 5th out of the 6th, so this one's going to be in the Bay of Drawn Wishes. Don't take my word for it. I'm pretty sure, but if you go there and you're like, David, it's not there, like, somebody's definitely going to drop a video on it, so don't worry about it. And then lastly, we have Gateway Between Worlds. So if you want to get some more lore onto what Mara is doing, if you didn't know, last week she just like up and left. She's like, I'm going to go meet the Exo Stranger, LC Bray, and we're going to talk this stuff over and see if we can change some stuff, because she can time travel and whatnot. So, but if you do want some more lore background, definitely complete some Blindwell and get the offering to the Oracle. Over here at Spider, let's check out his bounties. So there are 14 in total. The top row just gives you legendary Tangled Shore Gear, which could be anything from a Dust Rock Blues to an Ether Doctor to Right Side of Wrong. Bottom row actually rewards you enhancement cores, which is pretty cool. So if you need a few more of those, just go complete some of these. And then finally, we have the Great Tide Summoner as the powerful gear drop. Basically, go into Titan, take out this giant ogre. Basically, you have to kill some thrall that have a weird name over them, and then it allows you to kill the ogre faster. Once you kill the ogre, then you can kill the wizard. So that's basically how that goes. It's pretty simple. Let's go over the Crucible. Obviously, you have your daily and weekly challenges, but it looks like the rotating playlist is locked down, so seize at least 2 zones and make capture progress. Control all 3 for a lockdown to win the round early. So it's basically like Control with 4v4, and essentially you want to be able to hold at least 2 zones. If you capture all 3, you win the entire round. So that is pretty cool. Let's move on to the Vanguard, see if they have. Obviously, the Singe of the Week actually transfers to the Daily Heroic Story Mission, the Vanguard Strikes, and the Heroic Adventures. So it looks like we have Arc Burn. So obviously, all arc damage is increased. So these 2 are daily modifiers, so come back on a day that you would actually like to do them, or just do them whenever you want, I suppose. Like, alright, moving on to the Nightfall. Let's go. We have the Warden. Oh, what the heck is going on? Is this right? I don't know. I don't think this is supposed to be like this. Oh well. Well, here are your options this week. It looks like we have the Warden of Nothing, and this is the one where you go back to the Prison of Elders, take out that giant servitor in the Prison of Elders. Pretty simple. You get the, what is it? Warden's Law hand cannon. You get a try at that. Kinetic weapon. A Garden World. This was the one from last week. Pretty simple. Work your way up to the top of the spire. Kill the Vex Cyclops. You have a chance to get an exotic ship, which is pretty cool. Next we have the Corrupted. Yes, I definitely wanted to do this one. I need that pulse rifle, man. I really need that pulse rifle. So, what is it called? It's called Horror's Lease. So you have a chance to get that if you complete this Nightfall. Next we have the Insight Terminus. This is the one where you face that giant Taken Scion. Not Taken Scion. Just a giant Cabal Scion, basically. And you have a chance at a sniper rifle called the Long Goodbye. It's actually pretty crispy. Highly recommend it. Next we have Lake of Shadows. Go to the EDZ, take out that Taken Phalanx, and you get a chance at a kinetic grenade launcher. Malicious Birthright. It's pretty solid. Next we have Inverted Spire. This is one on Nessus. You work your way down the spire instead of your way up. You take out that Minotaur that changes his elements every time you drop. That gives you a chance at an exotic ghost shell, which I have. It's pretty cool. And then we have Strange Terrain. Defeat Nokris before he completes his ritual. This is obviously on Mars. You take out basically what would be just a hive boss dude. It's like Orcs' son that he doesn't love anymore. But you have a chance at the Braytech Osprey, which is the Warmind rocket launcher exclusive to the strike. Alright, we're here at the Drifter. Let's go over Gambit. Obviously, you can do the daily and weekly challenges for the Gambit playlist, but you can also complete his weekly bounty. So it looks like we have On the Grind, earn points by defeating enemies, defeating guardians, and banking moats. This one seems pretty simple. The Flashpoint this time around is Nessus, so you can complete public events, the Heroic Adventures, and you can do Lost Sectors as well to help increase your Flashpoint percentage. You could complete Ikora's milestone down there just by completing 20 bounties, which is pretty simple, but let's go to Hawthorne and check out her weekly bounties and the raid challenges. I already completed my clan thing because I saved up 5 from last week, even though we're already max ranked, but I still want that masterwork core. But just going over what the weekly bounties are, it looks like we have tag teaming, assist, or land final blows with clanmates in the Crucible. Next, complete strikes with clanmates, just gotta do 3 of those, and then complete Gambit matches with clanmates. Looks like for the weekly raid challenges, we have the Witch, which is the, wow, I just said witch 3 times. I'm horrible. But this is the Shurochi challenge. Basically, don't get hit by her, like her little bomb throw, I guess. You can get hit by everything else. Like, she can blast you backwards, just don't get hit by the little bomb throw. This is probably one of the hardest ones, in my opinion. And then we have the All for One and One for All challenge for the Scourge of the Past raid. I don't know this one off the top of my head, but somebody has definitely dropped a video on it. Lastly, we have Eververse here. So basically there are 2 things. First up, the Prismatic Matrix, and then the Bright Dust purchases. So for the I might as well just turn this in. So for the Prismatic Matrix, you need to complete her tier 4 bounty, which is over here. Basically just complete any challenge anywhere in the system. Pretty simple in my opinion, but essentially once you complete that, you can go into the Prismatic Matrix, and this is a knockout list, right? So since I have everything check marked, I can't really use my Prismatic Facet, but let's say I was missing like this Titan ornament right here, right? I could pop this whenever I complete that bounty, and guess what? I get that ornament now because it just got knocked off. But going over what is in the Prismatic Matrix, we have the Rust Punk Shell, the Thanatonauts Peril for the Mask of the Quiet One. This is an ornament. Next, we have the 3-1 Ghost Projection, the Eververse Warlock and Hunter helmets. We have a Sparrow called the Swift Rook, a Ghost Chrome Crab Shell, a Ship Granite Burrow, another Sparrow, the Cosmonaut Galahad, I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. And then we have the Silly Salute emote. That's just for the Prismatic Matrix. But going over Bright Dust purchases, we have the exotic emote, S'mores. We also have You're the Guardian, 2 Sparrows, the Vega Wave, and the Mad Son of Achilles. I'm not 100% sure on that. But 2 ships, Technical Meltdown, and then the In Media Res. Ghost Shell-wise, we have Dark Days Shell. Next, we have the Parthenon Projection, which is a Ghost Projection. Looks like she's selling the chest piece for all the Eververse sets for the Hunter, the Warlock, and the Titan. It looks like we have the new Suros ornament called Suros Chrome. That's pretty cool. The Eye of Osiris ornament for the Prometheus lens. 2 transmit effects. We have Signal Process. I don't think I have that one, so I'm just going to pick it up. And then we also have the Purple Beam effects. 2 shaders, the Metropolitan Acoustics, and the Midnight Towns. And then lastly, we have the Gleam Boon, the Vanguard, and the Crucible, and then the Fire Team Medallion. We're now at the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, but there are 3 things I want to go over. First up, my clan, the D1 Fire Team, is looking for active players in the Destiny community. Our members play all sorts of activities from casual PvE and PvP to the endgame content. If you're actively playing Destiny 2 and want the benefits of a bigger clan, the link to join is below. It'll say clan link. All you have to do is request to join, and myself or one of the admins will approve you. If you're with a smaller clan and want the benefits of a bigger clan, and you have, like, let's say, like 7 to 10 members, I'm just using that as an example, but if you want to come over, just send me a message on any of my social media links, and we'll try to get something set up. Number 2, if you want to know how to support me, there's a link below that says best way to support me. That'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that would be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and all that good jazz if you want to do any of those things. Lastly, we have a link to the community Discord below. Just a heads up, we're looking for anyone with moderator experience to potentially run the Discord. I know for myself, I'm more of a player instead of a manager, so if you have some moderator experience, just send me a message and we'll try to get something set up. I know for myself, I'm on Xbox, but if you guys would like to talk or chat with me, Discord is going to be the best way to do those things. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.